I would like to first start off with this rebuttal by suggesting a possible alternative to possibly maybe not just electricity but just the oil. And I'd like to state some information that was stated from the website money.cnn.com, that in the event that we have our own gas-powered cars right now, that if we wanted to lower the amount of CO2 that was produced by these vehicles and to increase their gas mileage, and it's done through the ratio of CO2 reduction. For every point of CO2 reduced, it would only cost about $70 to $140, and if you and when done in the long run, if you keep doing this over and over to your car, you will get your reductions of about 20%. It will increase the fuel mileage by about 10%, and this will only cost about $1,200 for the vehicle, and it will not increase the maintenance of the vehicle. And this alternative is, though it may seem pricey at like $1,200, I don't think it's that big of a deal, considering that if we were going to really go out and get a new vehicle just because of emissions and the fuel efficiency, is this really what everyone's really, like, let me put it this way, is this really practical for people in America right now, or people in any part of the world? I mean, I personally don't even own a car. I don't see how, I could afford a really, really efficient one. And I mean, it's just some of these things that I don't really, I personally believe don't, kind of fit the way our society works right now. And another thing with the fact that if you're using electrical cars is the safety issue. A lot of electrical vehicles are a lot heavier than the ones that we drive now. The batteries that we weigh about twice as much as the normal engines we do, just because they're so dense and they have to be able to hold so much power. And if you can imagine something that's even like bigger than, even heavier than the cars that we drive now getting into an accident, that could cause a lot of damage. And when cars get in accidents, we do have to deal with such things as safety issues. We have a lot more mass, and all this momentum having these two cars collide can be a real issue. And another thing with having electrical vehicles is you have to approach these kind of disasters differently. If you were to try to put out an electrical fire as opposed to a normal standing fire, the fire department can't exactly handle that. They don't have the equipment for it. If you do try to put out an electrical fire with water, it will come back at you. That is bad. Not all fire departments are equipped with chemicals to put out these kind of disasters or fires. And one other subject I'd like to touch on is, that was referenced by Sean a little earlier, was that the time at the gas stations is a little impractical. It takes about 3.5 hours to fully charge one of these cars that only goes about 100 to 150 miles. So if you're trying to go from here to San Francisco, it might take you like 2-3 days, because you'll be staying at the gas station for about 3 hours every time fully charging your car. And a lot of this that I'm saying right now is just all about practicality and efficiency with people's money. I think if we looked to improve the ways and methods we have right now, I think it could really help us out later. And that is it. Thank you.